Well, Black and White Network yesterday, boy, the Democrats took a massive L. We know they want to get Donald Trump on trial during an election year, before the election, get a conviction so they can try to lock this man up. They're trying to paint him as a criminal. But it's all backfiring, guys. Donald Trump right now is more popular than ever. Now, the hush money trial is going on up there in New York, which is extremely weak. And Trump may actually end up beating that the way this trial is actually going right now. Don't know. I'm not too sure about the jury pool, but we'll actually have to see what happens. But yesterday in Florida, man, boy, Jack Smith took a devastating blow. Essentially, guys, this classified documents case against Donald Trump, that seems to be a wrap. This trial was supposed to start May 20th, and I believe that everybody knew that it wasn't going to happen. And plus, you guys know we got some bombshell news about that, because it definitely seems like Joe Biden had his hands in this thing, because it seems like the government, man, actually planted evidence in Mar-a-Lago. Did a video on that. Judge Eileen Cannon actually highlighted that. So there was no way in the world, man, that this trial was actually going to happen this year. Folks, politics is a dirty game. And the Democrats definitely seem to be extremely dirty. They're setting up Donald Trump, man, and it's backfiring, man. The American people, they see this, man. They see this. Well, this trial is not going to happen in 2024. I don't think it's going to happen ever. Okay? Now, Judge Eileen Cannon said, nah, we're not going to even reschedule a trial date. Yes, this thing has been permanently delayed. Boy, let's get into this, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. Here we go, guys. Look at this right here. Check out this clip here from CNN. Judge indefinitely postpones Trump classified documents trial. Yes. And I also have a Breitbart right here as well. Judge Eileen Cannon delays Trump documents case trial date indefinitely. Daily Caller, the same thing as well, man. But let's go and watch this CNN clip first here. Let's go and roll it.
Some breaking news now in Donald Trump's federal classified documents case. The judge in Florida has indefinitely postponed this trial. Let's get straight to CNN's Caitlin Polans. Caitlin, what is driving this incredibly consequential decision by Judge Cannon?
Well, Judge Eileen Cannon in Florida says that this classified documents case against Donald Trump, it's too complicated and there's too much to do right now that she has to work through. And so she's taken the trial date off of the calendar, instead laid out a plan through essentially the end of July to handle other issues in this case, largely around the use of classified documents. Remember, this is a case charging Donald Trump with the mishandling of nearly 36 national security records. And because it's about national security, Jake, there's quite a lot of classified material that is part of the case and that the defense team is going to try and argue to use in their case to present to a jury or somehow in the trial. That is a big, hefty thing that this court has to work through. And so that is what is going to be taking place during the summer before Judge Eileen Cannon. She now has a hearing on the calendar for May, one for June, and then another for July. but no trial date. And she says once she gets through all of the other stuff she has to do in this case, that's when she will be announcing when the trial will take place. The bottom line here, Jake, is exceedingly unlikely, almost to the point where it may be an impossibility for Donald Trump to go to trial in this Florida classified documents case before the November election.
Wow.
See, the whole thing was about getting Donald Trump on trial before the election. And it's not going to happen, folks. It's not going to happen. Now, one of the major problems with this thing is that Jack Smith has even admitted that the documents, man, they were actually mishandled by the government. Yes, I believe there was definitely a big chain of custody issue here. Remember, these documents here, they were like national defense stuff. Was actually sitting somewhere in Virginia, if I'm not mistaken. And the Trump team was actually called to say, hey, you got to come pick these up. And they were shipped to Mar-a-Lago. These same documents, man, that they said that Trump mishandled. This was planted on Trump, man. This is planted on Trump. And I believe the judge, Eileen Cannon, the judge here, she's the one that actually wrote that out. Wow. But let's look at this, guys. Let's jump over here to Breitbart. It says, Judge Eileen Cannon on Tuesday delayed the May 20th, 2024 trial date for the documents case involving former President Donald Trump indefinitely, signaling it would not take place before the November 2024 presidential election, according to a filing. Tuesday's filing set a number of pre-trial deadlines and hearings in the case regarding pending discovery and disclosure matters, and to adjudicate pretrial motions as well as deal with procedures on classified information. But I find it funny, man, that Trump was charged with this stuff, but not Biden. Biden has stuff going to bat to when he was a senator and VP. He didn't have the authority to actually declassify anything. Trump did. But here's the thing, man. They ended up planning stuff in Mar-a-Lago, it seems. That came out last week. Wow. Anyway, given the number of outstanding issues, Cannon said it would be imprudent to schedule a new trial date. She wrote in the 5-page filing, the court also determines that finalization of a trial date at this juncture before resolution of the Murad and interconnected pretrial and CIPA issues remaining and forthcoming would be imprudent and inconsistent with the court's duty to fully and fairly consider the various pending pretrial motions before the court, critical CIPA issues, and additional pretrial and trial preparations necessary to present this case to a jury. The court therefore vacates the current May 20th, 2024 trial date. An associate calendar call to be reset by a separate order following resolution of the matters before the court, consistent with defendants' rights to due process and the public's interest in the fair and efficient administration of justice. Yeah, devastating blow right there, man. Devastating blow. One reporter noted it could be months before a new trial date was set. It's not going to happen, man. I think this case now is pretty much dead. It's pretty much dead, man. I mean, Trump, it definitely looks like Trump was set up. Set up. And apparently Jack Smith shouldn't even be on this case. That's another thing right there as well. I mean, this man, like it says here, a miscarriage of justice. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. This person here definitely seems to be a leftist here, but the miscarriage of justice, man, is going after Trump over this and setting him up. Okay? This dude calls her a MAGA activist right here. When it's been seen now that Trump was set up. Wow. This is amazing, guys. This is a devastating blow for the left. A devastating blow. I'm pretty sure they're just going to melt down over this. Case after case seems to be falling apart. The Fannie Willis stuff in Georgia, that ain't happening either in 2024, guys. It's not going to happen. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.